What's up, y'all? It's your boy Herbal Tree here. Back again, day 2 of 90-day seafood detox. Right? So, today was great. Everything went well. I had plenty of energy throughout the day. You know, I woke up this rising. I went ahead and made a sea moss smoothie. I utilized burro banana, right? Mango, blueberry, gala apple. I used hemp seed. I used sea moss gel. And I used dates. Okay. And I also put, last but not least, I put lion's mane mushroom powder in the smoothie. So that's what I had. I had a full 48-ounce smoothie, if I'm not mistaken. The blender is 48 ounces. Let me see. 48 ounces, yeah. 48-ounce smoothie. That's what I had today. I drank half of it. I put the other part into a 32-ounce jar. So I drank 16 ounces and then I put 32 ounces in a 32-ounce jar. I had dates. I had a mango. And I had some baby bananas as well to eat. That was all I consumed today. I also ingested, a 32-ounce jar of sea moss with some stainless bee honey on it. So that's what I had today. That was my day of eating or consuming. That's all I consumed today. I stepped on the scale this evening. I was at 158. So during this process, I'm realizing that I want to try to keep my weight up through fluid intake, through water intake, through, hydrating juices, coconut per se, coconut, watermelon, just melons, things of that nature, cucumber, things that are very high in water content that are going to hydrate the body. So you basically, what I've learned through this whole process, through doing herbs and fasting over the years, you want to drink your body weight in ounces. That's just a rule of thumb in general. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should drink their body weight in ounces of fluid every day. That's how you make sure that your cells flush out. So what I have here, I've added some ingredients to this that I didn't have in the last green juice. We do have our watermelon rind here. We have our Nepalese here. We have our ginger here. We have our key lime here. Now I added 2 of the elements. I added cilantro, right, as you can see, and I added epizodi, right? So that's what we're about to use in this green juice. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 elements, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got 6 different elements in this green juice. This is a 6-part green juice. I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video and I'll be back once I make the juice, and I'll take my first shot with you guys on camera. Thank you for tuning in with me. What's up, y'all? Herbal Tree back again. We went ahead and made that green juice, and I'm gonna go ahead and take the first shot of it and see what it tastes like. It doesn't smell too spicy. It's spicy. It is spicy. It ain't too spicy, but it's spicy. That's a good one. That's gonna definitely remove some parasites and little critters out the body. What I didn't mention, epizodi is great for anything gastrointestinal. It kills flatulence. We utilize epizodi with the garbanzo, which is a legume, not a bean, right? And it helps to reduce the flatulence that one may encounter when eating the garbanzo or chickpea, whichever you prefer to call it. Right. So that's what epizodi is used for. It's used for expelling worms out of the gastrointestinal tract, as well as just expelling flatulence, And like I said, parasites from the gastrointestinal tract. So that's what the episode is utilized for. It is great for removing parasites from the system. Cilantro is another great chelator. We added cilantro, that's a great chelator. Helps remove heavy metals and toxins from the cells. So we utilize those 2 herbs in combination with the other 4, in this particular green juice. And we have us a phenomenal product. I really strongly recommend you drinking this particular type of green juice if you're trying to purge from parasites, right? Once again, we have watermelon rind, right, which is great for removing yeasts, and it's also great for UTIs, right? Watermelon rind. We also utilize, like I said, ginger. Ginger is great for anything gastrointestinal, great for gastric issues. It'll help with ulcers and stomach cancers and things of that nature, just clearing out that gastrointestinal tract, right? Nepalese, also great for gastrointestinal issues and stomach upset and things of that nature. As well, like I said before, it is a GC-MAF activator, group-specific component macrophage activating factor, meaning that it removes free radicals and toxic elements out of the system and outside and out of the cells. All right. So those are the 3 that I've mentioned so far: watermelon rind, ginger, Nepalese, right? And we also mentioned the epizode and the cilantro, and we also had key lime. So those 6 herbs were utilized in this green juice creation. Like I said before, I strongly recommend that you guys get out there and make this green juice or something very similar to it. All natural ingredients, all organic, all plant-based. It'll definitely do you a lot of good. I'm feeling great. Like I said, this is day 2 of seafood detox. We detoxing off the seafood, and we just gonna see where this thing takes us. Day 2 of 90-day seafood detox. Let's see where it goes. I'm enjoying the journey, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Hotep, Honorable Treat. Until next time, family. Take care.